welcome to another episode of Just Cooking. I'm your host, Bassam Alawi, aka Be The Maker, on Instagram of Darcine Cafe at the Bahrain National Museum. Today, you guys, this is like super exciting. It's the last day of Ramadan. Gigi of Agora, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Bassam.
Yasas, is that right?
Of course.
Excellent. What does it mean? Tell them.
Hi.
That's it. That's what I said, basically. All right. So you today have these beautiful products that you have at Agora, right?
Of course.
And we're going to be cooking with them, and I'm
Of
so
course.
excited.
Perfect.
So what are you going to make?
Today we will use our famous Pita Bread.
Oh yes, from Greece.
From Greece, everything.
Okay, great. That's the slogan of the day. From Greece, everything.
Everything.
I mean, it looks beautiful, and this is baked using local wheat. Right?
Yes, of course.
Beautiful.
And also, not as a bread you can eat, but also for pizza base.
Oh, nice.
In 10 minutes you have a great pizza.
Beautiful. And what does the word pita mean?
Pie.
Pie. Or pa, if you're from Louisiana. There you go. Okay.
Okay, you have the pita bread here.
Okay.
This is our olive oil extra virgin, organic bio.
Beautiful. And this is cold pressed olive oil.
Cold press,
No
of
heat
course.
has touched this oil.
Nothing. You can use it not only for the salads, but for everything, cooking, everything.
Look at the color. Look how bright and green. That's
Gold.
exactly. Yes.
Gold.
Gold green.
Is a Greek gold.
Gold. Sure. Why not? I mean, it looks just beautiful. And already, it's a fruity smelling olive oil.
Here we have a famous cheese in Greece, is Anthotyros, low-fat cheese,
Okay.
very healthy from goat milk,
Beautiful.
low-fat. It's like Parmesan.
Like the Greek version of Parmesan,
Yes,
basically.
yes.
I mean, it looks so fine when it's done on the microplane, you guys. And what is it? Is it a salty cheese?
Salty cheese.
Can I taste some? I'll taste some. I've
Yes,
invited
of
myself.
course,
There
of
you go.
course.
Oh man, it is really good. So
Ah.
much umami. And this is basically, you're making like pita bread in the oven,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You bake these and then
We
you
can
tend
make
to cut 'em?
breadsticks. Breadsticks you can make with this now.
For more breadsticks, come to Darcine Cafe at the Bahrain National Museum using this cheese
Of
and
course.
Anthotyros. Did I say that right?
Right?
I'm Greek already. So how long does this go usually in the oven?
10 minutes.
That's it.
Yes, even less.
Beautiful. And the cheese is going to be all melty.
Of course, of
I'm
course.
going to like use my finger.
Yes, 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 please.
And I think I like more olive oil. I like to bathe it in olive oil because I mean, why not? I love how generous you are with the cheese.
Yes, I am.
You're already a favorite. This is how much cheese you guys need to put. None of that like tiny little sprinkles.
Never.
Ain't nobody got time for that. It's the last day of Ramadan. Have a blessed Ramadan, by the way.
Bless Ramadan, everybody.
And a happy Eid, because that's what's happening tomorrow. And you can actually get this and have it for breakfast. Why not?
Not only for breakfast,
For everything?
for everything.
Greek everything for everything. Beautiful. Okay, so I have a sheet pan for you, right?
Perfect.
And you're gonna
Now I
basically-
want to put oregano.
Oh,
Here we
beautiful.
have Greek oregano, organic.
This is mountain oregano. basically.
Mountain, of course.
As soon as you like just pressed it between your fingers, you can
Yes.
already smell it. Look at that. They literally look like that's the real deal, you guys. Hey, I want to do some of that with you. Hand me some oregano. There you
Okay.
go. It's like a rain, oregano rain, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys have this at Agora, right?
Of course, all of them.
And they come-
much more, much more.
All right, okay. And they come in these like big packets of actual, like they just been picked off the bush.
We have also like confections,
Okay.
like the
beautiful.
salt.
And are you going to add salt
Yeah,
to
I
this?
will put also a little bit of salt. It's natural salt in flakes.
Okay, perfect. And it breaks up in the fingers easily.
Of course.
Okay, let me help you with that. And this is a
Doesn't
sea
need-
salt, right?
Sea salt.
Phenomenal. Can you guys hear this crunch? Listen to this. ASMR. with
We
Greek
can
sound.
use also this one.
What is the difference?
This one is with basil and garlic.
Let's do that. What are we doing?
How many awards? Organic.
More awards than I'll ever see, maybe. We're gonna fiddle with this, and when we come back, we're gonna put it on these pita bread. See you in a bit.
We will put a little bit of this amazing salt with basil and garlic
Oh my
flakes.
God. Can I smell?
You can smell, of course.
It smells so good. It's gonna go really well with the cheese, the olive oil,
It's
and the
best.
oregano. Don't forget the oregano. And look at the oregano. It's, you know, some of the oregano you get in like normal supermarkets is very dark. It has no smell. This stuff is like almost bright green. Like you can tell this is like well dried.
Of course, that means
It's flavor.
perfect.
All right, brilliant. Is it ready to go in the oven?
We are ready, yes.
All right, so I got a sheet pan
Very
for you.
easy, in 2 minutes, ready.
I know, right? And these pita breads, can we freeze these pita breads?
Yes, of course,
All right.
frozen, of course.
And how
You
do
can
you
keep it.
how do you defrost it?
In 10 minutes, it's ready.
Wow. Okay, brilliant. So I'm going to overcrowd this because why
Yes.
not? Why not?
Okay,
Does that look Greek? That looks Greek.
very Greek.
Okay, phenomenal. So in addition to this cheese and beautiful pita bread and oregano and salt, you have bought some other beautiful ingredients. And thank you for giving me the honor to use these to make something that I hope you will like. All right?
Thank you for the invitation.
When we come back, we're gonna make a Greek yogurt with a beautiful honey. So Gigi, we're back and I'm so excited because you have this beautiful Greek yogurt.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a bit about it?
Our yogurt is a bestseller.
Of course. I have no doubt. I tasted it and it is phenomenal.
It's gluten-free, no sugar added,
Beautiful.
from a farm 75 years old.
Beautiful.
It's amazing for everything, for recipes to eat like this, for your with your fruits, for breakfast,
I can't
lunch,
wait, I can't
dinner.
wait. And you
Very
know,
best.
I'm so glad you brought it because in our other recipes that we've done in the previous episodes, we have used Greek yogurt. And you guys, I would go for this any day for every single one of those recipes.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this beautiful Greek yogurt, which is direct sourcing. So you mentioned that you work directly with the farmers.
Of course.
They have all these years of experience. And what I like about it, and this is very important, you guys, because during the show I mentioned, if you can stay away from hormone-free, antibiotics, the whole thing, go for it. And this is made with that kind of milk, you guys. Like grade A cows. These cows are massaged. They go to the spa every day, and they're producing this milk. Right. So can you open
Okay.
this up?
Of
and we're going to
course.
put it in here.
Of
And I have
course.
just some simple whipped cream.
Perfect.
Right? Nothing crazy. And what I want to do is I have some beautiful fruits that we chopped. Once you mix that up, we're going to add some honey, some Greek honey that you guys have brought with you into those fruits, layer them at the bottom of a bowl, cover them with that whipped Greek yogurt, whipped cream mixture, which is also sweetened with a tiny bit of Greek honey, and then top that off with a beautiful fig jam and a nice fig crisp. All from Agora, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can tell immediately that it is thick, it's creamy, there's no weird like water separation.
Nothing,
right?
Nothing liquid.
No, not at all. And the smell, it's tangy, you know, it's, when I tried it, I love the fact that it's a perfect kind of combination between the tanginess and the creaminess that you usually associate. But if it tastes weird, like weird dairy, it's not Greek yogurt. This is real Greek yogurt. All right. So we can stay here for about 75 years as long as that farm, or you can whisk.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
We're going to take turns, and when we come back, this would have been nice, creamy, and fluffy. So now you've whipped up this cream. It looks amazing, right? That Greek yogurt, a tiny bit of whipped cream, and now you're going to add this beautiful Greek honey. Can you
course.
tell me about the honey?
In Agora, you can find 7 different kinds of honey, pure and natural.
A lot of honey.
This one is the blossom and thyme
And
from Crete Island.
Beautiful.
I am from Crete Island.
Woo! Shameless plug for Crete Island. Yes. And basically, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of this. It says blossom and thyme, and you mentioned earlier that basically the bees go around to these specific flowers and herbs,
The
right?
name means where the bees are eating.
Beautiful. And so that scent and taste translates in the honey.
Exactly.
Fantastic. and that's what you're gonna taste if you make this. But they have 7 different types, so whatever you like. You have pine honey, you have floral honey, you have forest honey.
Of course,
I love-
orange blossom,
Beautiful.
fir honey.
Look at that. Can you see the color, you guys? This combination is phenomenal.
Great.
This is like a great eat breakfast or eat dinner or just anything if you're into it. So I'm gonna just take a whisk, and as you add the honey, what do you think? Is that good?
Yes, of course.
Add more. There we go. It's like liquid gold. And let me smell it. It really smells like what it says on the thing being the jar. I refer to things like that.
It's
All right.
okay, you want more?
It's perfect.
Okay.
And this is just going to add a touch of sweetness. Honey is not as sweet or as headachy as sugar. And you want to keep it as kind of clean flavored as possible. So now what we're going to do is set this aside, and I really want you to use some of that beautiful Greek honey. And I have some mangoes that you helped chop up. There goes grammar. We're going to add some of that. Here, add some of these oranges as well.
Of course.
What do you think? I mean, we tasted these and they are really good.
Very good. All of them?
As much as you like.
All.
There you go. My kind of woman you are, Gigi. So what we're gonna do is, now you can use any of Agora's jams for this, it's fine, and you guys have a variety of beautiful jams, right?
Right.
And if you don't, use some of their honey to make, this is not a jam, but it's kind of these beautiful citrusy fresh fruits glazed in the jam. Can you add a tablespoon of that honey in here? And summer. It is hot in Bahrain. You want something fresh. You don't want something cloyingly sweet or something that kind of sits on your stomach. Beautiful. At this point, you can add some fresh herbs. You can actually add a bit of your oregano in here. Do you want to try that?
Perfect.
Why not? First, that green, herbal freshness. Beautiful. I kind of want to eat one, but I will do my best not to. Perfect. Little more. Why not? Once we're done, Gigi is going to take these beautiful honey glazed fruits covered in a bit of thyme. She's going to kind of lay them down in this beautiful D-house ceramic ware. Shameless plug achieved. Okay, now kind of layer them in the bottom, and we're going to put the Greek yogurt all over the top.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't that look great? The blue with the orange and the yellow.
Very nice.
Happy, right?
Happy.
All right. So I'm going to set this whisk to the side, and basically what we're going to do is spoon the Greek yogurt all over the top. Now, when we come back, I will have found a spoon and we will be able to achieve this. See you in a bit. So Gigi, you basically put these beautiful Greek honey glazed fruits in the bottom of this bowl. And now what she's going to do is cover them all with that yogurt whipped cream mixture with a tiny bit more honey mixed in.
Exactly.
And I like things like this because they showcase the purity of an ingredient. There's not much fuss, it's easy to make, it's quick, it's simple. The only work you have to do is source things properly, and I think with Agora you can do that with ease, okay? I mean, look at that. The white, the yellow. You're eating with your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
And so easy.
Right?
Even for a child.
So it's a good family style dish. Now at this point, I think it looks beautiful. The colors are phenomenal, and it's covered in this bed of white. I have some of your beautiful fig jam. Can you tell me a bit about this? And I'm going to kind of layer it on top.
It's a homemade fig jam.
Oh, beautiful.
Of course.
And Greece is known for its figs, right? I'm going to gently layer some on the top here. Why not? See, in Bahrain, we in love with figs. Dried figs and good dried figs are difficult to find. However, you guys have generously provided these sesame coated dried figs. I just tried one. They're very difficult not to eat half the box, but I've done my best, right? I'm gonna take one of these dried figs. You know what? Let's do a swirl, right? Why not swirl? Just a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Get some of that yogurt all around. I'm gonna place one of those dried figs on top. There you go. How simple was that?
Very simple.
And you know
very
what?
easy.
I know, right? As easy as those pita breads that you made in the oven.
Great.
Let's grab those, yeah? I'm gonna set this to the side. So Gigi's gonna get those perfectly kind of golden brown pita breads. They look and smell. We can already smell the melted cheese, the oregano. Look at that. I feel like we need a drum roll of some kind. We don't have that here. The budget does not allow. But it does allow for these beautiful pita breads. Would you look at that?
Perfect.
I know.
Now we can cut them
All right.
for breadsticks.
Perfect. And you know what I like about them? They have these like lines in them that guide you for cutting,
Of course.
right? Then now I kind of want to eat them, but I won't until I cut them. All right, I'm gonna grab a knife here. And you want me to cut them like so?
Yes, like breadsticks, like that.
Perfect. It's so crunchy, it's so crispy. So those beautiful pita bread sticks are, I mean, look at them. They look superb, right? And this amazing marble dehoused show plate, it's really great looking, okay? What I'm gonna do is we need a dip for all those breads,
Of course.
right? Now, can you get me a bit more of that beautiful Greek yogurt?
Perfect.
Excellent. So we're basically gonna add just half of that, right? And this stuff, you guys, in this kind of iteration, in the previous, it was done in a more sweet, dessert type, preparation. Now we're gonna do a savory version. So what I've done is I've roasted some garlic, right? And some of your Greek olive oil, and about 200 degrees for about 25 minutes, right? Or 40 minutes, depending on your oven. I'm gonna add a bit of that roast garlic. And roast garlic is not very strong, right? After it roasts in the oven, it's sweeter, it's
Yes,
milder,
and
right?
Mild taste.
And I think it'll go really well with your olive oil. Do you mind adding a bit of that olive oil with that beautiful fresh taste and that color? You guys, look at it, that golden green color. Perfect. We're just gonna whip this up a little bit, and I think we can season this with some of Agora's sea salt. What do you think?
Of course.
There you go. You have lucky fingers, you're gonna do the seasoning. All right, whipping that up. I love how easy this salt flakes. And sea salt, for me, is one of the healthiest of all salts.
It's
right?
the healthiest, of course.
And remember, guys, we've mentioned this in previous episodes. Please do not use iodized or table salt. It's not cool. There are better salts out there. This is one of them. Buy some, use it in your food, and then call me and thank me and bless me and do all those positive things that you're supposed to do. Okay, do you think we should add a bit of oregano?
Of course.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Always a good idea.
I know, it's just the freshness of it, that herbal quality is really nice. And it's gonna mirror the stuff that we put on the bread as well. You guys, that looks awesome. What do you think?
Very nice.
So I'm thinking, I have this little wooden bowl here. I'm gonna put this in the bowl, and then I want more olive oil on top.
Perfect.
There we go. I mean, look at that. It's creamy, it's beautiful, it's slightly tangy. I didn't add any lemon. I want the taste of the yogurt to come out. You can if you want to. You can make this in any way, shape, or form that you prefer. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Why not? Some more oregano?
Of course.
Let's do it. Perfect. We're not done yet, though. There is still one more thing I'd like to try. Now, we tried this off camera, and you said that it works, right? One of their new and awesome products at Agora are the Rusk Biscuits. Look at this stuff. And people are like, are these burned? No, they're not. What are they made of?
We have here carob rusks.
Carob rusks.
Yes.
What makes them so different?
Carob is from trees, it's natural.
Right.
Many benefits for your health.
Amazing.
It's the best.
And apparently it's good benefits for the gentleman out there, right?
Of course.
And carob is basically a bean that grows on a tree. They use the seeds,
Like
right?
a bean, yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
It has a mild chocolate flavor as well.
Little bit.
Chocolatey, mildly so. Okay, what I want to do now is one of the products that I tried that I really loved. I love a good tapenade. This tapenade, which is basically an olive paste, is made using Agora's Kalamata olives, right?
This one.
Organic Kalamata olive tapenade / pesto. Yeah, that works?
Right.
So we've tried this with the rusk, and to be honest, I love the combination. Why don't you take some of this? This is a knife for you. I'm gonna hand you the tapenade. We're gonna just coat every single one of these rusk pieces with tiny bits of tapenade, right? Not too much. The color, the purple color of Kalamata olives.
Of course.
Where are they grown, Kalamata olives, generally?
In Peloponnese.
Where is that?
Oh, it's South Greece.
Is the weather like specific there?
Mediterranean
Who
climate.
doesn't like the Mediterranean?
Huh?
And these trees in Greece, they grow for, I mean, they're almost thousands and thousands of years old. Which-
More 4,000 years old.
That is insane. That's probably older than almost till Delman period, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to continue to do this, and when we're done, we're going to be presenting all of this stuff to you guys, and it's going to be great. See you in a bit. This looks great. It smells good too. So basically, Gigi, I mean, you brought these beautiful ingredients, and we've kind of made, and it was very quick. We whipped this
Very.
up. This is a perfect Ramadan / Eid celebration platter, everything, breakfast, you name it. Now, Gigi, you've been in Bahrain for a while. What do you think?
I like so much Bahrain.
Because we're another island.
And I want to thank my company to invite me here for this job. It's amazing people, the Bahraini.
We're as nice as Greek people, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice, very similar.
Yes, I mean, from one island to another island, why not, right?
Right.
And I'd also like to thank you guys, Agora, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys are working on a second branch. Your first branch is in the Hid area, and your second is in Raya Mall, correct? And Rafat.
Correct.
Perfect. Watch out for that one. It's going to be a big one, right? A Greek food emporium. Thank you, Agora, for supplying these beautiful ingredients. Thoroughly enjoyed working with them. It's always a pleasure working with things that are such high quality, organic, certified, and super Greek. And it's nice to have a Greek person to introduce it to us.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
I mean, I also want to thank the rest of the sponsors. This is the last day of Ramadan, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the journey that we have taken you on. I'd like to thank D House for these beautiful cutlery, crockery, everything that we've used in terms of plates and stuff. Also like to thank the people at Bahrain Aluminum Kitchen, and last but never least, the Alligator app. They're awesome. They help local businesses sell to you guys at zero commission. They're phenomenal. All right. Thank you guys. Have a blessed Ramadan, and remember to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay grateful. See ya.